So we know life's never gonna be perfect, right? But you have the power to construct the atmosphere in which you go through life. And that's what we're gonna talk about today. Welcome to my channel, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome. If any of my videos have been helping you out, please give a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you will get more of these awesome videos. Now, counseling session is back in, okay? So today, as you might have saw, I'm talking about setting boundaries. I'm talking about self-love, and I'm talking about mental wellness, okay? And I'm pretty certain you've heard about setting boundaries. You've heard mental wellness. You've heard self-love, right? But I want to talk about the importance of constructing the atmosphere of your life, okay? Because life is unpredictable. Life is what it is, right? People are unpredictable to a certain extent. So the atmosphere of your life is in constant danger if you do not know how to set healthy boundaries. And I'm going to help you do that today. My name is Desiree, and I have a channel here about spirituality, lifestyle, and fitness, where I help you find your health and your happiness. Okay, so one of the first things in protecting your boundaries, setting boundaries, and protecting your atmosphere, so to speak, is to put boundaries on and protect your time. Okay? That is numero uno. There are a lot of different activities. There's always something to be done. Okay? And while all of my videos are for any and everybody, this is great advice. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I do counseling. I understand cognitive behavioral therapy. I do all of those things to help a person change their life. So this is information that can be beneficial to anyone. But I direct a lot of my videos towards my fellow Christians because I feel like Christians have a lot of unknown derogatory self-talk. I feel like we have destructive beliefs that we don't even realize it. And it's hidden under religiosity. Okay? So that's why this is a very, very important video for Christian leaders, because if you're stressing out, if ministry is hard, and all these other things, and there's people that are just really annoying you, you can help take a hold of some of that by setting healthy boundaries, and one is with our time. You have to be unashamed about your private time. All of us are entitled to private time. All of us are entitled to say no without having to give an explanation. Okay? You know, Jesus stepped away. Jesus stepped away from his disciples. Obviously the crowd with his disciples, and we're going to get into that in a second. But he also stepped away from even his disciples to have alone time with God. Okay? And I'm pretty certain, just like it is for us, when we're sitting alone with God quietly, it's not always y'all talking. Sometimes you're quiet and God is talking, but sometimes you both are quiet. And it's just a time for you to reflect, to meditate, to take inventory of life, and just make plans and get inspired and get recharged and all of those wonderful things. When I'm relaxing with a cup of tea on my couch, you know, watching Amazon Prime show or something, or more likely I'm watching YouTube actually, but you know, that is me recharging. That is me regaining my peace. Okay? I don't have to be necessarily in my prayer closet. And that is important to your mental wellness. Okay? And as you care for self, Okay, you're able to care for others. Jesus said, love others as you love yourself. If you cannot love yourself, if you cannot respect yourself, you cannot expect anyone else to. Okay? And you also will find it hard to pour out what you're not getting pulled in. So protecting your time, protecting your peace, protecting your alone time with the Lord. Sometimes you got to step away and understand that your private time is your private time, and you don't owe anyone an explanation for, I can't do this because I need some time alone. And a lot of times we avoid saying that because it makes people, this is the culture we live in, y'all. This is why so many people are struggling with depression. This is why so many people are struggling emotionally. I'm telling you, it's because we see that as there's something wrong with someone if they say they need alone time. Don't wait until you're feeling overwhelmed and the storms are rushing over to get your alone time. Make it a habit. Protect your time. That was a game changer for me. If people inquire about this and they want to demand to know why you can't do what they want you to do, mark that person. Mark them well. Okay? They're not for you. Okay? Which brings me to my second point. And that is another important aspect of having boundaries is having an inner circle. And I say this with so much caution because I don't want people to feel justified in having cliques. Okay? I'm not talking about a clique. Cliques are people who exclude others based off of superficial, stupid things. Okay? I'm not talking about excluding people for just the sake of excluding. Okay? But this is very, very important. So hear me out. Okay? Have an inner circle. Okay? What does that mean, Desiree? Okay, that means that you have a group of people who have earned your trust. Okay? I have people who are drawn to me for several different reasons that want to be my BFF. Okay? Claim me as their bestie. Don't even know me. Okay? And it's because they see something in me that they're aspiring to. They're seeing something in me that they're missing from their life. And that's wonderful. That's beautiful. I'm glad when I can fill that gap for that person. I've often found that they fill a gap for me. It's always a mutual thing. And that's what you want in a friendship. Okay? But there's a difference between best friends and inner circle. Your inner circle are people who have earned your trust. And that takes time. That takes time. You are not being presumptuous, okay, about a person's intentions, nor are you allowing another person to presumptuously place themselves in a position of trust in your life. I promise you that's a mistake. Okay? Regardless of initial intentions, okay? You have to observe a person, okay? Especially ladies, okay? If you want to operate as a queen in the kingdom of God, okay, a queen conscious woman is observant. Okay, you observe, okay, and you don't allow anyone to come into your inner circle. That has to be earned. Okay, and I know that people can get offended, but people also have to respect the fact that all of us deserve to have an inner circle. People that we have and put our trust in because they've earned it. Okay? They've passed all the levels of discernment. They have shown through their actions, their vibes, their energy, that there's someone that is worth your trust. And we have to be weary of people, on the other hand, that want to too quickly put themselves in your inner circle or make you feel bad for having an inner circle. I have women in my life that I know love me. They love me to pieces. They are for me. But am I necessarily in their inner circle? I don't think so. Not all of them. And I'm okay with that. Like, that doesn't bother me because I respect that. And I'm blessed at the sight of a woman who has an inner circle. I respect that because I know I need that for myself. And I have that for myself. I have my inner circle. Okay, and to bring more clarity, an inner circle is a group of people that know things, that your Instagram don't know, your Facebook don't know, that, even some of your so-called best friends or people that, really are drawn to you or you're drawn to them. There's a difference, okay? I have a lot of friends, okay? But I have a specific inner circle of people who are going to be the first to know certain things that the rest of the world is not going to know, that close friends may not know, okay? And this is the last thing that I want to say, okay? Which is related to all of this, okay? Give me 60 seconds. Keep to yourself what you want to keep to yourself. Okay? That is like boundaries 101. I'm so serious. There's a difference between having this unhealthy, secretive lifestyle and having certain things that you joyfully, okay? If it doesn't bring you joy, if it brings you pain, that's not what I'm talking about, okay? That's what I would consider an unhealthy secret that you need to tell someone. You need to let out what causes you pain. I hope you hear me when I say, I totally went over 60 seconds. I'm sorry. I hope you hear me when I say that these are things that could have just been moments in the spirit with God, or just things that I just processed with God. I let out with God. Maybe they started out as uncertainty or something I was confused about, but I let it out with God. It turned into this whole thing. And it's just like one of these things that it's just only me and God know about. It's a moment that's sacred. Even Daniel didn't write about everything. John didn't write about everything that God showed him. It's like, have some secrets, people. That's all healthy and joyful secrets. Just wanted to clarify that. So that's why that took longer than 60 seconds, okay? So anyway, you guys, that was my last point. Have healthy boundaries, okay? Be okay with showing yourself self-love, especially if you're in a leadership position, specifically ministering to my Christian leaders, because I know that we get downloads from the Spirit. We get excited about things. We feel that charge. We want to do this, that, and the third. But it's important for us to, take care of ourselves. And as we see our self-love as loving others, as we see our own self-respect as having respect for others, I think saying no in love is going to be a lot easier for you. So anyway, I pray that this video was helpful. I have a lot more coming up, just videos that's going to bring you some encouragement. Again, I want to help people find their health and their happiness, and to do so in a way that is edifying to others, that is just a blessing to you, and help you draw closer to God, closer to self, and ultimately, other people. So anyways, have a wonderful rest of your day. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. If you haven't already, if you're still watching this video and you haven't hit like, please like. Also, leave a comment about some areas where you might struggle setting boundaries, and maybe some advice that I didn't mention that you feel would be helpful to people. How can you set boundaries? Help us as a community that's watching this video right now. Help us to learn from your own experiences how to set healthy boundaries. All right, you guys. Love you. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hey you guys, welcome back. No, that is not what I'm supposed to say right now. Okay, let's get this right, please.